What is learning styles? What are those different learning styles? And what is your learning styles? That's what we are going to talk about today. But before I'll start, I would like to say hi everyone, good day and assalamu alaikum, especially to you sir. This is Aliyom Bol Ibrahim from BSed English 1 Section A. In this lesson, I am going to discuss about learning styles. This lesson has a huge help for every students or learners to learn more effectively. Now, the thing to remember is that not everybody learn in the same way. I have a particular way of learning. You have a way of learning. Everyone have a way of learning. So you need to identify what kind of learning do we have to learn more effectively. I think we have 7 different learning styles, but I am going to discuss about the 4 main types of learning styles, which is visual, auditory, reading and writing, and kinesthetic learning styles. So keep on watching.
Here is John, studying for their exam. Studying and studying and studying. He getting his exam result, but he still got not good enough. Why? The thing is, there is no one way of study. Some method are great for one person and not at all to the other. Everybody learn differently. So that you need to remember or you need to know what is your learning style. It's either visual, auditory, reading and writing, and kinesthetic learning. 4 types of learning styles. Types of learning styles are as follows. First is visual learners, second is auditory learners, to be followed by reading and writing learners, and lastly, the kinesthetic learners. Visual learners. Visual learners like to see and observe the things that they are learning about. They like to use pictures, diagram, and written direction to access information. This learning styles has also known as spatial. The students who are visual learners might draw, make lists, or take notes in order to interact with the process information.
So the first learning style is visual learners. Visual learners learn through saying. They like written instructions and prefer to take detailed notes as they listen to the lectures. Visual learners remember visual details with easy and prefer to say what they are learning. They learn best with the use of visual materials such as pictures, chart, videos, illustrated textbooks, and also hands-out. They often like to have a quiet place to study, and they use colorful highlighters to highlight or to mark their notes or text to learn more effectively. So if you have a characteristic like this, like a visual learners, you are a visual learners.
So the second learning style is auditory learning. The auditory learners learn best by listening to relating information to sound. These are the students who prefer listening lecture or a recording rather than taking written notes. They may also be the student who think out loud and speak through a concept in order to dive into it. Auditory learners are most likely a vocal student in class. They may also be the one who read out loud to themselves. Auditory learners often repeat what a teacher has said to process what the directions are.
So the second learning style is audio learners. So the audio learners learn best with the spoken word, conversation, or audio recording. I think audio is with hearing, right? So they learn best with when the information is spoken, and they learn best or they easily learn with listen to the lectures or a discussion.
The third learning style is reading and writing learning. This learning style is often confused with visual learning because reading and writing learners like learn using the written word. This may seem like a visual learning, but reading and writing preference learners can be discerned as those who express themselves through writing. They also enjoy reading article and writing in diaries or journals. Reading and writing learners may be expert with search engines and even old school encyclopedias. They hunger for knowledge that they gathered through reading.
So the third learning style is reading and writing learning. Reading and writing learners learn best through text, reading it, or writing notes, aka it is verbal learning. They prefer to receive a written words, enjoy reading and writing assessments. They process information by writing a notes.
So the last learning style is kinesthetic learning. Kinesthetic or tactile learners learn by experiencing and doing. They like to use their bodies as learning instrument, often acting out events and using their hands when they talk. Students who are particularly good athletes or dancers may be kinesthetic learners because they are adept following the direction of a game or a dance using their body.
So the last learning style is kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners learn best when they interact with their learning environment. They learn best through tactile process. They prefer to create a concrete personal experiences. They process information by recreating and practicing.